Hi guys and gals, Froggy here. Please excuse the mess. I usually try to be a little neater with my workbench, but household repairs and life got in the way. And anyway, I wanted to shoot this for you because if I don't shoot it now, I'll probably never get to it. This is my Ruger 1022, very original. It's got a Weaver style stock scope base. Okay. Yeah. Flip up sights. Check that out. Anyway, I've got this old Bushnell scope, which I like a lot. It's a 1-inch tube. And what is it? Goes from 6 to 18. And it's got a parallax adjustment on the front, which I guess is kind of unusual these days with newer scopes. Anyway, I wanted to take this scope mount off and put a pick type on there because I have a nice brass catcher that works really well. I'm not going to show that to you right now. Maybe I'll show it to you some other time. But the brass catcher attaches to a pick rail and it won't attach to this at all. So I want to put this rail on there, and I had to get different rings because these are Weaver rings. So I got this. The guy at Brownells, I thought he told me it was a Vortex rings, not real expensive rings, but they mount a little bit higher so that I can get in here and attach that brass catcher. It kind of comes in from the side like this and clips over the pick rail. So I needed some spacing, and that'll give me the spacing. And these are supposed to be pretty good. I forget what I paid for them. You could look them up on Brownells. And this is EGW pick rail. Also, it looks really nice. They give you one extra screw in case you lose a screw, and they give you a Torx. Yeah, that's a Torx to screw it down there. And I'll clean this up with some acetone or brake cleaner and put a little dab of Loctite blue on there, just so that once that gets on there, it just stays where it should be. So I've got a decent gunsmith type screwdriver here with interchangeable bits. Just going to try and take this off without damaging too much, and then put the new one on with those little shorty screws. Okay, here goes. So, okay, that came off, easy peasy. So there are two holes that are close together where I'm tapping my finger, and two that are spread further apart. So this only goes one way. Feels a little bit magnetized. I don't know about that. Okay, that went on pretty good. I'm not torquing these. I think when you use a little Loctite, it's less critical how much torque you put on. And also, this is a 22, so we're not dealing with a lot of recoil or anything like that. So I did do it like a cylinder head, where I tightened it a little snug, a little snug, a little snug, a little snug. Then I went and did a final tighten, even though it's not a cylinder head or lug nuts on a wheel, but you get my point. The rings come with a little Torx / Allen fastener tool. I think that they're aluminum. They feel pretty lightweight, which is fine, again, for a 22. And this will drop into the pick rail. So let's get a rough idea. Well, they don't match perfectly. This is a glossy black and this is a flat black, but I'm not worried about it. This is not a high-end gun. Okay, so let's take those off and put these on. These old rings that I'm taking off are SAE. size Allens, they're not Torx. So you want to be careful not mixing up your Allen and your Torx and your metric and your SAE, okay?